I used to live with a guy I'll call Kevin. Kevin wasn't chaotic in the obvious way. He paid bills, showed up to work, and liked to think of himself as financially responsible. But every now and then he'd reveal a belief about how the world worked that made you question everything. When we first moved into our apartment, the rent was $1,200 total. We agreed to split it, so $600 each. First month went fine. Second month I reminded him rent was due and he just stared at me and said, "Didn't we already pay that?" I thought he was joking. He wasn't. After a very serious conversation, I realized Kevin thought $1,200 was for the entire lease term, not per month, the whole year. In his mind, he had secured housing for $600 total and was quietly proud of finding the deal of the century. When I explained that $1,200 was the monthly rent, he went completely silent for a few seconds and then said, "That makes way more sense." I was wondering why more people don't just rent instead of buying houses. The craziest part is, he had signed the lease, initialed every page, apparently read it, and that time I had started using a tool called Money GPT because I was trying to get better about tracking recurring stuff in the background. It flags when bills are about to hit or if something changes. If I hadn't been watching that first rent cycle closely, I probably wouldn't have caught how confidently Kevin believed we were done paying after month one. To his credit, once he understood rent is monthly, he never missed a payment again. But for a solid week, he genuinely believed landlords just charge you once and trusted you to exist peacefully for the rest of the year. Living with Kevin wasn't stressful, it was educational. I've had a couple friends throughout the years who are objectively smarter than me, but also just kind of like this. I honestly think it's because people assume they're smart, so they don't bother explaining things to them. One of my roommates in college was trying to cook raw chicken in the microwave. She was annoyed and confused that she couldn't get a sear on the outside like her mom could. When I was 18, they were selling some newly renovated apartments near my then-girlfriend's parents' house. The sign outside said it was 100 pounds and moved straight in. She was mad at me for a whole week that I wouldn't buy us an apartment for 100 pounds.